Hello and what is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is Who Money here with another video for you guys today. Today we're talking about support.com once again. Pretty sure there's some illegal things going on. This video is going to be titled something like a message to Gary Gensler, SEC, whatever. It makes absolutely no sense what's going on with support, and we're seeing a huge drop in share price. And considering that there's a liquidity crisis, there's just, this Ortex data is absolutely disgusting. I can't wait to show you guys. It's getting to the point where it's hard for me to keep saying buy the dip, because these shorts just have way more ammo than I anticipated. And I gotta just shut up and get right into this Ortex data. But alright, let's just get right into the video. Alright, so as you guys can see, short interest is up 17.76% on the day. This is absurd. This is such a huge amount of short interest that was increased in a day. There was 2 million more borrowed shares as of today. For reference, the float of support.com is only 9 million. So we do 2 divided by 9.31. That's 21.5% of the float was shorted as of today. That's insane. And considering my last video where we were talking about the liquidity crisis, we were talking about all of these failure to delivers, we were talking about all of these in the money call options that have shares that need to be delivered. We were talking about shorts that have been short on this stock, paying over 250% cost to borrow. All of these factors combined, and you're telling me that they're able to short 21% of the float in a single trading day? It makes absolutely zero sense. It's manipulative. It's disgusting. Another 1 million shares were returned as of today. So a lot of shorts did get squeezed out. But the thing is that shorts are piling on even harder. And now we're up to an 83.61% short interest. The utilization rate has been going up as well to 92.97. Just yesterday, this was 80%. At the same time, only about 5.5 million shares are on loan, and then the short interest is about 7.79 million, meaning that there are currently 2 million shares that are being on loan twice or being double shorted on support. This just adds more to the liquidity crisis. There are literally not enough shares of support for all of this to be happening, and you're telling me that as of today, 2 million shares are being shorted? It makes zero sense. What's going on is definitely 100% illegal. This is malpractice. This is just disgusting. And unfortunately, there's not much I can do. I can talk about the liquidity crisis. I can talk about the statistics, the facts about support, but I can't explain how they just pulled 2 million shares and were able to short an extra 2 million shares today. Obviously, if you can short 20%, 21% of the float in a single day, it's gonna have an effect, a large effect on the price of the stock. Now all of these stop losses are being triggered. Now it's going to be gapping down more. Now people are going to be selling that would have held otherwise, and it's manipulation, it's scare tactics, and it's just not right. Now, if there's one thing I know about newly shorted shorts, it's that they are paper hands. If there's one sign of this thing turning bullish, they're gonna close their positions, they're gonna lock in those quick profits. They are here for the day trade, but with an extreme amount of volume, with 2 million shares being shorted in a single day, representing 21% of the float. It's probably not a day trader. It's probably some extreme illegal manipulation, and because of that, it's hard for me to give my blessing that this is going to go up, considering that there are clearly some illegal practices going on. There are some factors that just seem to be out of our control as retail investors. The market just seems kind of rigged when you see stuff like this. Again, guys, a 17.76% increase in short interest when we're getting some of the most returned shares that we have ever seen in this stock, meaning that a lot of shorts have covered. But again, more shares have been shorted today than have been returned, and it's just not making any sense to me. It's quite frankly pissing me off that this is legal. Any positive price action on this stock, if we get even 5% up on this stock, it's gonna send it flying, because it's gonna perpetuate the newly shorted shorts are going to close their positions immediately, and from there it'll just be a chain reaction upwards of getting these new shorts out as well. So I have to say it once again, the short squeeze has not happened. Shorts are reloading, shorts are doubling down, and it's just blatantly manipulative considering there is literally a liquidity crisis and they short 20% of the stock. I just can't get over it. This just blows my mind, and there's most likely, I'm almost 85% sure there's some naked shorting going on because there's only 9 million shares outstanding. And I'm sorry guys, I just did not take into consideration that 21% of the float could be shorted in a single day. Now, if you guys have been with me since I started covering this at $8 per share, we're still up 200%. We're still sitting comfortable with our gains on this stock. It does seem pretty horrible seeing us go from over $50 a share down to $24 per share, but we've seen this before. We've seen huge sell-offs in these short squeeze stocks, and that does not mean that the short squeeze is over. There's still about a 240% cost to borrow, so they're still paying hand over fist. And like I already said, any positive price action on the upside will get these shorts to close early. These new guys are in it for the quick bag. They see that this is up 100% in a month, and then they're like, oh, I can quickly get this. It's going to be a pump and dump. But if there is any type of upside, they're not here to diamond hand their shorts at a 240% cost to borrow. They will close these fast. So if there is any price action, pay close attention. That could be a signal to buy. And then just taking a look at the quick technical analysis, the RSI has been completely oversold. There's definitely some retail selling, but most of this price action, most of this minus 20% we're seeing is just from people doubling down on their short positions and sending this to over 85% short interest. Anyways, guys, that's about it for the video. I'm sorry for not being as enthusiastic. It's just kind of disgusting seeing what's going on. I definitely think a lot of this is illegal. The more and more I study these short squeezes, the more disgusted I get at what exactly is going on. And I'm sticking with my convictions. We're gonna play this one out, and we're not gonna let the little guy get manipulated by the big guy. And at the end of the day, we just have to be happy that we are still up 200% on this play. We did miss out on some of the gains that happened in the past few days, but overall we're still up about 200%. So my best recommendation is at this point to do what is best with your money, whether that is taking profits, whether that is doubling down, because a lot of the new shorts will probably get squeezed out fast. It really is up to you. None of this is financial advice. If you think that their illegal practices and their manipulation can beat the retail trader, I'm honestly gonna say to sell it. If you think that we can beat them and we can squeeze them out still, then you should probably hold or buy. The risk has been added on to this investment, and with this high risk, with this higher short interest, there will be more reward on the table. So if you do have a large appetite for risk, you will be rewarded. That is one thing that I can promise you guys. Anyways, that's about it for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Peace.